Welcome back, guys and gals. Dino Gamer XT here with another playthrough of Resident Evil 4. We're going to continue where we left off. Ashley's just been kidnapped again. And once again, we have to go save her. That's okay. Why doesn't Leon just give her a gun? Like, to me, that is one of the dumbest parts about this game. Like, if it was me in real life, I'd be like, give me a gun, dude. I want to just depend on you. But anyway. Continuing the conversation we had before about state of the video game industry. Ow. I don't know. I don't know whether it's gonna get better. I don't know whether it's gonna get worse. I mean, look at perfect example. Look at Injustice. First game, great game. All of a sudden in part 2, they have all of this, what do they call that? All that, cell phone bullshit. All that pay-to-play bullshit. Like, oh, buy this armor, and buy that little thing here, and buy this little thing here, and, like, wait a minute. You know, I just paid you God knows how many dollars for the game, and now you're gonna milk me? Like, I'm gonna, here's maybe I'm wrong about this, but I'm one of those people that believe that if the game comes out and it's a $60 game, right? But you pay, I don't know, you pay 100 something because you wanted to get the collector's edition, right? Then, oh, that one already has it. Then shouldn't, by definition, shouldn't you, if you're gonna spend $100 to get a collector's edition, or maybe sometimes even a little bit more than that, I honestly believe that collector's edition should bring the season pass for free. Why? Because I just spent $100 on your game. You know. Come on. But they don't give a shit. They know they don't have to do that. Because people are gonna buy their thing anyway. People are gonna buy the game no matter what. They're like, we're not gonna give you a season pass for free. No. You spend $100, well, guess what? Spend $30, $40 more for the season pass. We don't care. Because we know you're gonna spend it anyway. You know? And again, that's a shame. That really is a shame. That they're that apathetic to fans. You know, but what can I say? I'm just one voice, one drop of water in a vast ocean. My opinions might, you know, they don't mean shit to anybody except for me. I remember the good old days, man. The PS2 days, or the PS1 days. You know how many games came out on those systems before we had the whole online bullshit? And the game was complete. Full game. Now, the trend is, okay, make a game. Like if you're making a racing game, make a game. If the game has 20 cars, release the game with 12 cars and the other 8, make them DLC. Really? No. Here we go. 25 cars. Make 5 of them pre-order or day 1 edition bonuses. Release the game with 10 cars and the other 10 make them DLC. I just paid $60 for your game and now you're gonna milk the shit out of me? And if you think I'm wrong, I'm gonna give you the perfect example right now. The perfect example. Look at God of War. God of War 1. How much DLC did it have? You guys remember? God of War 1 had all of the DLC in the disc. It had behind the scenes videos, it had multiple costumes for Kratos, it had deleted monsters, and it was packed. It was jam-packed with special features. God of War 2, same thing. God of War 2 had an extra disc for all of its special features, like behind the scenes videos and all that. Then comes God of War 3 on the PS3. How many costumes do we get? 1 for beating the game. The other 3 were DLC. How many behind the scenes videos do we get? 1, and it was a DLC thing also. No. I think the behind the scenes video was a pre-order thing that you got if you pre-ordered the game. And that was the beginning of it. I mean, you could see right there what the industry was going to become. When people were like, oh my god, yes, DLC. People thought of like the PC. And it's... I don't give a shit about the PC Master Race bullshit. PC console. I have a PC and I have multiple consoles. I don't give a shit. I'm a gamer, period. But the thing is, where you know, you get a PC game and you have all these mods. There's a modding community for some of these PC games. All of that shit is free. You don't have to pay DLC to get mods. They're all free. You know? But no, you know, we can't have that. We have to milk people for everything they're worth. Which, in my opinion, sucks ass. Wow, he got away. He actually got away. I wish it wasn't like that, but it is, unfortunately. And I understand the difference between console gamers and PC gamers. I bet you many console gamers wish they could afford a PC, you know, some $3,000-$4,000 PC to be able to play some great games and, you know, have a future-proof PC that would last them a good 10 years. But it's a lot easier to just spend $200-$300 on a console. I mean, the games are going to be made for the consoles anyway. Yeah, you could up the graphics a little bit for the PC version. Sure. But they're actually made to run on consoles. Unless it's a strictly PC game. And that's a different story. You know? And like I said, I wish it wasn't like that. You know. But now it's getting to the point where many companies are like, they're just, it's ridiculous, you know? It's pre-order so you could get this. Buy the season pass so you can get that. Blah 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 so you can get this or that. It's like, come on, man, really? One, five. Oh crap. There we go. 2, 4. Yep. But again, that's just me ranting. Speaking of Resident Evil, look at Resident Evil 7. I played Resident Evil 7. Where's the DLC for it? Where's that, the Chris Redfield DLC thing? Nope, hasn't come out yet. Oh, it hasn't. I already moved on. I'm not playing Resident Evil 7 anymore right now. I moved on to different shit. I won't buy that DLC till maybe 2-3 years from now when I play Resident Evil 7 again. And then it's like, oh yeah, I never bought the DLC for it. Let me get it. But I'm not buying that now. But they don't give a shit. That's why a lot of the DLC is digital content. Remember that, people. Digital. It'll never go down in price. Ever. See, the disc may go down in price at your local GameStop and all this. Because they need to make room for newer games. So the older games, they go down in price. And not just that, but people have played it and they've moved on. So they take their games. I collect video games, so I don't trade my stuff in, but some people do. They say, I'm not going to play this thing anymore. What do I need this for? You know? But that's why all that DLC stuff is digital. It never goes down in price. It doesn't matter what you spend. It doesn't matter what you do. No matter how many years pass, it'll never go down in price. Which is why I play more games now, honestly, because of Steam. I was never really a PC gamer till recently, like 2-3 years ago, when I got my laptop. And it was because I saw a buddy of mine playing on Steam. And I saw that Steam always has sales. Every couple of months they have a sale. And games that were, I don't know, $60 because they just came out. 2-3 months, 4 months down the line, they might have a Steam sale one day and you might be able to pick it up for $15. Or some of the games that are $30-$40, they'll have a sale one day and you can pick that game up for $10, $5. So if there's a game you want to get, just wait. Steam will have a sale. You know? And the PlayStation Plus is trying to do some stuff like that, but it's like, you can't beat Steam. Sorry, you can't beat Steam. Because a lot of the sales that Sony has, first of all, it's on extremely old games. Like, for example, I just heard that the September free game for September for PlayStation Plus members is Infamous 3. What is it called? Infamous Second Son. I beat that shit like 5 years ago on the PS4 when it first came out. And now you release that as a free game? Really? Why not? Why not do a free month of Horizon Zero Dawn? Or what's that game called? Dishonored 2. You know. But no, they don't want to do that. No. Don't mention that. Come on, man. Come on. Really? Get back here. Anywho. Why did I turn this way? I am such a dope. Now I'm okay. Here are the stairs. There we go. Here's the first piece. You know, you could say all the things you want, but let's be realistic. I mean, Sony dropped the ball. You know, look, they just released the PS4 Pro, right? Well, great. Cool. Does it play 4K? Movies? Nope. The Scorpio will. The Xbox Scorpio will. But not the PS4 Pro. Then what's the point of getting the PS4 Pro? I got the PS2 when it first came out. Because I could play DVDs on it. Because back then I didn't have a DVD player. I got the PS3. Honestly, the reason I jumped on the PS3, when I first got it, because I got the 60 gig fat model, is because I could play my PS1, PS2, PS3 games, and there was a Blu-ray player. And back then I didn't have Blu-ray. Okay. Now the new thing is 4K. Why doesn't Sony have a 4K player in their PS4 Pro? You want to know the truth? Because they don't give a shit. They know that you were going to buy the PS4 Pro anyway. So they didn't care. Xbox, because it was behind this generation, took their time and said, you know what? Let's do this. If we're going to beat Sony, they dropped the ball with this. Let's kick their ass now. And yeah, some people may say, well, I don't care about 4K gaming. Neither do I. Honestly, I don't have a 4K monitor. Or a 4K TV yet. I probably wouldn't even get one during this console generation, period. That's why I honestly don't give a crap about the PS4 Pro or the Xbox Scorpio. I have my laptop. And my laptop, I bought it 3 years ago, so it doesn't have 4K either. I am going to build a AMD Ryzen 7 system, and that is going to be able to do 4K in VR. I already spec'd it out. But, oh, and I'll make a video of that once I have all the parts and I start building. I'm also going to make a video of that. That ought to be fun. But, come on. You know, whether or not you have the money, and I am completely lost here, whether or not you have the money to always be high tech, and not everyone has that type of money, where they can always get the latest toys and the latest this and the latest that. You know, so that's why I understand about console gamers. Hear a dog. Oh, it's right behind me. You know, so I can understand console gamers not wanting to spend excess amount of money for stuff that they really don't need with a console, you know? Like, I'll give you an example. Look at the PlayStation VR. PlayStation VR is what, $400? Okay. Then look at the Oculus Rift. It's what, like double? It's like $800. Plus, you need to have a system that actually plays VR. You know, a computer or a laptop that plays VR. So altogether, you're spending what?
Welcome.
Going on the low end of PCs that can play VR, 1,500, so about $2,000. Going to the higher end, if you're building a $3,000-4,000 system, about $5,000. When you can just spend $200-300 for a PS4 and then another $400 for the VR. So believe me, I can understand where console gamers are coming from. Because I'm one of them. I honestly built my, well, not built. I bought an Alienware 3 years ago, because I wanted to get into PC gaming. And I was naive at the time. But now I know that I could build just as good a system, spending half the price, because you're paying that $4,000 for the name brand Alienware. You're not, you know, you could get the same quality parts, components for half the price. You can build the same system for literally half the price. Oh crap! Really? And we have our first death. Okay. I'll be sure to rectify that. As I was saying, you can build the same system for half the price. Oh, you don't have the name Alienware. Oh crap! He's gonna chop my head off. Oh shoot! Oh! Stop! You know what? I'm not gonna play with this guy. I'm not gonna take any chances. Crap! Move! Where is he? There he is. Shoot! Here you go. No more chances. Now, as I was saying, really? You're late to the party, dude. But yeah, you know, I could understand why people would rather be console gamers than PC gamers. And then you have PC gamers, because they spent that ridiculous amount of money, they think that they're entitled to some sort of praise or shit. Well, no, dude. If you spend that amount of money, fine. But who gives a shit? And then you have the modern phenomena of the YouTube money, where YouTubers can afford all these crazy systems because they're buying it from the money that they're making off of YouTube. Well, good for you. That doesn't mean that your system is better than anyone else's. You know, and then you have people that specifically get given money by their subscribers. I'm not going to mention any YouTubers' names, but there are people that literally go on YouTube just to beg for money so that they can build their system or whatever. And it's like, wait a minute, you know, are you really, like, you're begging for money, dude? Aren't you making a shitload of money from YouTube? Why should these people give you money when you're already making all this? Can you imagine, for example, PewDiePie? PewDiePie getting on YouTube and saying, "Hey guys, I want to build a $5,000 system. Can all of you donate to my Patreon or whatever?" Like, dude, aren't you making millions of dollars from those views? Leave her alone. Where the hell are they? There they are. It's ridiculous. It really is. You're making all this money. Shit, you should give back. You know what? That's what I would do. If I were making thousands upon thousands, there's YouTubers that on the low end, make 100K a year. Okay?
The door's locked. I can't open it.
Why don't you give back to your subscribers? Why don't you build a $4,000 system, right? And then hold a raffle. Shit. Oh, thank God I didn't kill her. I thought I had killed her for a second there. You can build a $4,000 or $5,000 system, and then sell I don't know how you would do it, but
I can get out.
you could sell figure out a way through Patreon or whatever to sell raffle tickets almost, and make it for $1 because you're not doing it for the money. You're doing it to give back to your subscribers. Build a $5,000 system, sell raffle tickets for $1, and then award that system to somebody. You know how grateful someone would be to get a $5,000 system off of $1 raffle ticket? Come on, man. And let's be realistic. If you're thinking about money, if that's all you care about, money. Let's say you had 60,000 subscribers, right? And you build a top-of-the-line desktop. I'm talking about $5,000-$6,000 computer. And you have 60,000 subscribers. Let's say even just 20,000 of them participate in that raffle. Dude, you just made $20,000. You're giving back. You're giving away a $6,000 system. And you're making $14,000 profit. Shit, I'd build two $6,000 systems. That's $12,000. If you have 20,000 people, you're still making $8,000. Hell, no, I'll do it even better. I'd sell three of those systems. That's 18,000. Right? So you gave three lucky guys, three lucky people, $6,000 systems, and you still made a $2,000 profit. That to me sounds reasonable. A lot of these people won't do that. Because a lot of these people, once they're up there, they get all arrogant and they don't give a shit about their subscribers. Because they feel entitled to shit. Again, oh shit. Get off her. I'm not going to mention names, but there's a certain YouTuber that literally went to war with his subscribers. And for those of you, you know who I'm talking about. Does that seem right? Especially when that person bought an Area 51 Alienware computer off of the YouTube money he was making? Come on, man. Really? Some people forget where they come from, Dude, you ain't shit without your subscribers. But they don't give a shit. But yeah. Ask any one of them. Oh, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing this? It's like me right now. I have 2 YouTube channels. This one, which has the most amount of videos, is a video game channel. Then I have another channel where I literally have like only 2 videos posted there because it's I haven't really done shit with it. But you know how many people I see talking about, oh, YouTube is doing this, and the what was it called? Adpocalypse of 2017 and all that. It's like, well, why are you doing YouTube as a living? Like, is YouTube gonna offer you a 401k or a retirement plan? Like, are you really thinking about your future? Are you thinking about the fact that 10 to 15 years from now, you might not be relevant at all? Because the younger generations are gonna watch, you know, a 15-year-old is not gonna sit down to watch a 40-year-old man playing a video game. He's gonna find someone his own age. But are these people thinking about that? No, they're not. So then, why exactly are you complaining? You know? You know, I could understand doing YouTube as a side gig, but you have your job. But many people don't want to have a boss. They want to be their own boss. But then they want to bitch and moan when YouTube is cutting ad revenue or whatever, or censoring videos for any stupid little bullshit. Well, you know what? I could get on a video and say fuck, shit, you know, whatever the hell I want. Because I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this as a hobby. I have a job where I make $63,000 a year. Okay? But people don't want to hear about that. Oh no, it's YouTube because, you know, I get to sit around and play video games all day. And then they have the balls to bitch and moan about, it's more than that. It takes me hours upon hours of editing. And who gives a fuck? You're still just sitting on your ass playing video games or doing movie reviews or whatever the hell you want to call it. Okay, you're not working an actual 8-hour job where you have a boss and that person is bitching at you because you're not making deadlines and shit. So stop your complaining. Actually, we're going to leave this when we get back to Leon, we're going to leave this video right there because I just remembered I had to do something. Let's get back to Leon and we shall leave this video there. I believe Leon is right up ahead here. And here we are. Leon!
Leon!
Yay. Okay, they're together again. End of chapter. Sweet. We shall leave this video here. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you all later. Peace out.